படிச்சவ இன்னைக்கு டாக்டர் லாயர் இன்ஜினியர் டீச்சர் பத்தி குச்சி வச்சு படிச்சவ இன்னைக்கு டாக்டர் லாயர் இன்ஜினியர் டீச்சர் வீட்டுல விளக்கு இல்ல இருந்தாலும் படிச்சோம் முன்னுக்கு வந்தோம் ஒருவேளை சொத்துக்காக தவிச்சோம் வயிற்று கட்டி போட்டு படிச்சோம் எனக்கு தெரியும் தமிழனால முடியும் மாலாஸ் மட்டும் தடுக்கும் ராஜன் என்றும் கை கொடுக்கும் செஞ்சு வார் கொடுக்கு தேவி பழைய கதைய எல்லாத்தையும் முட்டை கட்டு கிட்டு கொடுவா பேசி நிறைய செஞ்சு காட்டு அந்த காலத்தில கிட்டா தோப்புல எஸ்டேட் போறதுல சோம்பேறி இல்ல இந்த காலத்தில நாடு வளர்ந்துருச்சு காசு நிறைஞ்சிருச்சு சோம்பேறி ஏண்டா அந்த காலத்தில கிட்டா தோப்புல எஸ்டேட் போறதுல சோம்பேறி இல்ல இந்த காலத்தில நாடு வளர்ந்துருச்சு காசு நிறைஞ்சிருச்சு சோம்பேறி ஏண்டா கஷ்டப்பட்டு வந்தவன்டா நமது தமிழ தடையெல்லாம் உடைச்சிட்டு வந்தவன் தமிழ கஷ்டப்பட்டு வந்தவன்டா நமது தமிழ தடையெல்லாம் உடைச்சிட்டு வந்தவன் தமிழ படிச்ச மட்டும்தான் கிடைக்கும் சோறு படிப்பு இல்லனா குடிப்ப கூழு படிச்ச மட்டும்தான் கிடைக்கும் சோறு படிப்பு இல்லனா சொல்லு தமிழ கீழே தமிழ ரேப் தமிழ கருப்பு தமிழ நெருப்பு தமிழ இரும்பு தமிழ உள்ள தமிழ வணிக தமிழ ரத்த தமிழ நாடு தமிழ 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 படிச்ச தமிழ கிறுக்கு தமிழ நல்ல தமிழ கெட்ட தமிழ வசந்த தமிழ பச்சை தமிழ வீர தமிழ திமிர தமிழ உயிர் தமிழ ஆதி தமிழ 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 ஹேப் ஆஃப் தமிழன் யோ ஹெச் பி அவுசி மதன் மதன் ஹெச் பி அவுசி மதன் ப்ளீஸ் அந்த காலத்தில கிட்டா தோப்புல எஸ்டேட் போறதுல சோம்பேறி இல்ல இந்த காலத்தில நாடு வளர்ந்துருச்சு காசு நிறைஞ்சிருச்சு சோம்பேறி ஏண்டா அந்த காலத்தில கிட்டா தோப்புல எஸ்டேட் போறதுல சோம்பேறி இல்ல இந்த காலத்தில நாடு வளர்ந்துருச்சு காசு நிறைஞ்சிருச்சு சோம்பேறி ஏண்டா புரிஞ்சுக்கண்ட தலைவீரம் விட்டு விலகிற நீ அம்பளடி சதிக்கும் வரை முயற்சி கை விட்டு விடாதே
ஹே காய்ஸ், எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம் அண்ட் வெல்கம் பேக் டு பெஸ்ட் தமிழன் சேனல் நண்பா. நான் தான் உங்க நவீன். இன்னைக்கு நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போறோம்னா நண்பா, லெட்ஸ் கோ காய்ஸ், லெட்ஸ் கோ ரேங்க் பொசிஷன் அவர் மெயின் அக்கௌண்ட் நண்பா. லெட்ஸ் கோ பாடி மச்சி எல்லாருக்கும் லெட்ஸ் கோ பாடி. பெனால்ட்டில இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுவோம் நண்பா, வழக்கம் போல. லெட்ஸ் ஸ்டார்ட் வித் த பெனால்ட்டி பாய்ஸ். Okay, without any delay, let's go buddy. நேத்து வேற பர மைனஸ், நீ கம்பேக் கொடுத்தே ஆகணும் படி. கம்பேக் நீடட். செவன்டில இருந்து 60% ஆயிடுச்சு நண்பா. நேத்து நைட் லைவ்ல 10% போயிடுச்சு வின் ரேஷியோ. Hello, good morning, bro. Vishal, bro. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, buddy. போடு. நீ எப்போ லைவ் போட்டாலும் நான் வந்துருவேன் ப்ரோ. போடே ஓபி ப்ரோ விஷால் ப்ரோ ஓபி. Thank you for your love and support, Nanba. Thanks for your support, buddy.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest.
Thank
It's
you,
the
thank you,
perfect
Nanba, Vishal
backdrop
Nanba.
for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. And now the breakaway. And it's Lam. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Works it forward.
Works it forward.
After it. Alessandro Costa Curta. He doesn't have what you'd call a classic
Costa.
centre-back's physique, does he? No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
He's delivered all right.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that. Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Rummenigge.
Bro.
Decent hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than
Bro,
that.
passல டிலே ஆகுது. பார்த்து ஆடு bro. Network must important. அதான் என்னால டக்குன்னு டாப் டயர் போக முடியல.
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
ரெண்டுனே நினைச்சேன் நண்பா.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. And he's intervened well there. Messi. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Up he goes. Edo. ஆமா நண்பா நேத்து கொஞ்சம் எனக்கு நெட்வொர்க் கொஞ்சம் ப்ராப்ளம் நண்பா. ரெண்டு மேட்ச் மத்தபடி எல்லாம் நாமளா பண்ணது.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else. That has certainly made things interesting. Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Rummenigge. Oh, it's come loose. Ronaldinho.
Okay.
Oh, great ball. Can he finish?
Okay.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Corner number 2 then. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Beckenbauer. And it's played forward. Yeah. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. And here's Owen. Owen. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this.
நான் தான் ப்ரோ ஃப்ரண்ட்ல இருக்கேன் ஆனா பால் நான் லூஸ் பண்றேன் ப்ரோ.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes? That was a fantastic
Hey,
45 minutes of football.
winning mindsetல ஆடணும் நண்பா. பேக்லயே ஆடக்கூடாது.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from
Skill இல்ல
both
எதுமே இல்ல
parties in
அப்படி
the
ஆடிட்டு
second
இருக்கேன்.
half, but as it stands,
I have to blame
it's one
myself.
each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Lam. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Tramini promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Eto. Rummenigge. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the pass is intercepted.
Hey.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Rummenigge. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And he's there to belt it away. Rummenigge. And he was quick to react.
The attendance for this match was
Law.
71,898.
Spread it
So
left. Albertini. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
okay.
Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Oh, what a ball he's in here.
Bro,
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
சரி நீட்டா இருந்தா தான் ரூமிக் போட்டேன்.
Mateus. Looking for the runner.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Law! Oh no, that
Boat.
could be a costly miss.
Well, maybe the tension
Boat
around
na
this
kappal
game
nanba.
played a part in that
Kappal.
because he should have put them ahead then.
பாட்டுன்னு சொல்லு.
Third corner of the game. They've played it short. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Will be 1 minute added time.
Now this could be a chance. Shapes the shoots.
ஆஹா ஃபைனலி.
Incredible! And that has raised the roof. And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
ஜிஜி நண்பா. ஜூ ஓட்டே என்ன நேத்து உங்கால் கோல் போல சஞ்சய். மீ ஒன். லெட்ஸ் பிளே ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி. ப்ரோ ஃப்ரெண்ட்லி தான் விளையாடணுமா நண்பா? லெட்ஸ் பிளே 12 படி. எஸ்ஜி நண்பன் ப்ரோ. லெட்ஸ் பிளே 12. ஃபார் ஷூர் டுடே லெட்ஸ் பிளே 12. என்ன தல? அவ்வளவுதான் வந்தாச்சு தல. மறுபடியும். முத்துராம் ப்ரோ வெல்கம் பேடி. வெல்கம் டு த ஸ்ட்ரீம் பேடி. முத்துராம் பேடி. Come on guys, let's go for 10 likes நண்பா. 10 likes போலாம் நண்பா. 10
So the
likes.
wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Real Mbappe!
ஆஹா.
And the assistant
Lucky
referee
guys.
rightly gives him offside.
ஷார்ட்ஸ் லைவ் எடுங்க. லைவ் வேற ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணேன் நண்பா. நாளையில இருந்து நார்மல் லைவ் போடலாம் நண்பா. முத்துராம் ப்ரோ சொன்னதுக்காக.
Mateus cuts out the pass. Rummenigge. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well,
Citra.
plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta. And it's Hullet. Looks to clip it forward. He's had a hit!
Bro.
That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Batistuta. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lam. Good ball over the top. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back. Still goalless. That's a nicely weighted pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nice control of facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lam
Offside.
himself offside.
Come on, Mampla. Don't lose hope. Let's go.
Costa Curta. Rummenigge does really well there. He is strong. Bellingham. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Neymar. Lam attempts a clearance. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Heads it! That's a decent
சரியான ஹெட் ப்ரோ.
clearance. Pull it. Mateus. Now it's Eto'o. And he's managed to get free.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Couple of teammates very annoyed.
And the whistle's
என்னாலதானா?
gone, presumably for offside.
Eto. Come on, Eto.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Madrid head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. He's looking to set free a runner. Pull it. And out it comes again. And he welcomes it in. He's beaten the last man. And Batistuta!
பட்டி
The
பூந்துட்டான்
keeper
நண்பா.
has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Pull it. Rummenigge.
The attendance for this match was
Out of play for a throw.
71,898.
Marco. Come on, Marco. ஒரு டிடி ஷாட்ஸ் அடிக்கல.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 99, Batistuta.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Vinicius Junior.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Wilshere. Number 11, Platini.
And it's Eto'o. Has a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
டேய். That's where Eto மாப்ள.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pull it!
Bro, இதையும் தடுக்கறானுங்க bro.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Neymar, and the shot!
ஆஹா.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That was a brilliant save.
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rijkaard with the clearance. Got a shot away. Eto. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Eto. And that's it.
GG buddy, well played buddy, well played.
Vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Inspector. GG நண்பா. Come on guys, let's go buddy, let's go for 10 likes நண்பா. 10 likes போலாம் பாரு நண்பா, 10 likes. லைக் பண்ணாம பாத்தீங்கன்னா லைக் பண்ணி சப்போர்ட் பண்ணு நண்பா. We need your support guys. யாரு ப்ரோ இவனுங்க? Killian. We need you Killian. We need you Gullit. Zabi, come in. Let's go guys, let's go buddy.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Acknowledge me.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Ronaldinho going full tilt down the left.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Throw in. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Baresi. And it's Cruyff. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Ronaldinho. Seedorf. And here's Del Piero. Kvaratskhelia! Well, now it's a race for
Kvaratskhelia.
the ball. That is ended. Big chance!
Ooh,
And he looked every bit the
அவனுக்கே
assured
கொடுத்தான்
keeper
பாரு
there.
நண்பா.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might
ஏன்டா
not
இந்த
be such a bad
புரியாம
idea
இருந்தா?
playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through.
Cruyff really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Maldini. Nice sequence of passes this. He's picked his way through.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Xabi Alonso calmly anticipates. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Hullet. Mbappe! Nesta gets rid without sophistication. Maldini. Well seen.
Okay,
Saw that
okay,
coming.
That
okay.
was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And it's Xabi Alonso. Threads one in. And here's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, didn't catch it right.
They're
Yes,
probably getting
didn't catch him
frustrated
right.
by the lack of
Analaga
chances, I suppose.
கரெக்ட்டா கேட்ச் பண்ணல.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing.
And it's Cruyff. Kvaratskhelia! And it's a goal!
And for such a big
Kvaratskhelia.
name in your side to register very close to the break not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
That is just a top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Lyon have taken. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half.
Shots live எடுங்க. பட் chat நகர மாட்டேங்குது படி.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Hullet. That's very neat. Lahm. Oh, such a clever touch. He's in, surely!
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And Cruyff!
சாப்பிட்டியா bro? Hi bro, இமே bro. சாப்பிட்ட நண்பா. நீங்க சாப்பிட்டாச்சா?
A right smile there.
Lyon have their second corner now. Oh, sweet feet. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's through here. Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now the ball's gone astray. Looking for options for movement.
Bro,
The less said
என்ன
about that
bro
pass, the
இது?
better.
Well, this is exactly
நமக்கு
the
தான்
approach
போட்டேன்.
they have to take now. Peter.
நமக்கு
This
போச்சு.
is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh,
Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's
last
anything
நோக்கி போயிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
tactical or injury
Comeback needed.
related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Cannavaro. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to
Hola, it's
argue
me,
with
Leo
scoring when
Asim,
they
Asim,
carry so
mate.
little threat.
Wow, 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 wow. Welcome back to the stream, buddy.
And he's managed to gift it back. Aimed beyond the defence.
Leon couldn't really be
Everett
more
Scalia,
watertight
தான் bro
in
ஒரு goal
midfield.
அடிச்சு போட்டோம்.
Not a trickle is getting through.
Pull it. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's a key interception. That's headed upfield. Nesta cuts it out. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yeah.
Zabi.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he was alert to it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Owen.
Kambi,
So
Kambi.
that's it. It is all over.
Gamer bro.
Well, that
Hi
was
bro,
tense.
welcome back
Two
to the
parties
stream, buddy.
separated
Come
by
on,
the
miss.
game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable
தோல்வியின்
for
உச்சத்துல
those with a vested interest.
ஷாட் அடிக்க மாட்டேங்கிறான் நண்பா.
So what do you take away from it
GG,
all, Jim?
GG buddy. Well played buddy. Relegation. Back to relegation. Yes bro. ஒரு மரண அடி. Sorry gamer bro. Parthiban Asim, hi. Boat new. ப்ரோ எனக்கு வந்து இந்த நண்பன் அனுப்புற சாட் மட்டும் எதுவுமே புரிய மாட்டேங்குது நண்பா. யுவர் ஃபேவரட் ஆக்டர் ப்ரோ நம்மளுக்கு பிடிச்சது தனுஷ் தான் ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். எல்லா படமும் பார்ப்பேன். ஃபேவரட்னா தனுஷ் தான் நண்பா. உங்க ஃபேவ் ப்ரோ இமை ப்ரோ. Red Dragon. AKA Dhanush. உங்களுக்கு ப்ரோ கேமர் ப்ரோ
It is a
உங்களுக்கு
game
யாரு
which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
உங்க
much
ஃபேவரட்
riding on
ஆக்டர்?
it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much
ஃப்ரெண்ட்
pride
ரிக்வெஸ்ட் எதுவும்
around it.
ப்ரோ
Chants of filling
அத
our
ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
ears,
இப்ப கொடுத்துறேன்
current
நண்பா.
renditions of hymns and
கேமர்
songs.
ப்ரோ இவர்
It is
நேத்துல
the
இருந்தே
perfect
நேத்தா
soundtrack.
3 நாளா நம்மளுக்கு புரியாமலே மெசேஜ்
And
ஒன்னு
nobody
புரிஞ்சிருச்சு.
in this atmosphere
ஃப்ரெண்ட்
can
ரிக்வெஸ்ட்
hide from
எதுவும்
the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Eto. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Eto. Maldini looking for options for movement. Can he finish? He's delivered it right.
நான் நியூட்ரல்
Listen, the big
நியூட்ரல்
names
ஓகே ப்ரோ
earn their
நியூட்ரல் ஓகே
reputations for
ஒரு
precisely the
ஃபேவரட்னு
reason
ஒன்னு
you just
இல்லையா
said. They have a habit of
Fav-
making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Maldini, cross from Maldini. That'll be a
இந்த
corner.
பாஸ் வந்து நான் டீனியோக்கு தான் நண்பா கொடுத்தேன். முத்துராம் ப்ரோ வேற நார்மல் லைவ் போடு ப்ரோ நேத்து நைட்ல இருந்து என்ன ப்ரோ நார்மல் லைவே
Not pretty,
போட்டுடலாம்
but it gets the job done.
நல்லா இல்லங்கிறாங்க ப்ரோ.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Ronaldinho.
எப்படிடா
Well, the
பின்னாடி
defence
வந்த
just
பாலுக்கு
about
முன்னாடி இருந்த
came
நீ?
out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Eto! Big relief. It's
சின்ன
just
வயசுல
better
தளபதி
contact.
போடு.
We were anticipating
பெட்டோ அடிச்ச
this.
ஷாட்
They're
பாத்தியா நண்பா?
very much set up
பெட்டோ
for the
அடிச்ச ஷாட்
counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Eto. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
என்னடா ஆச்சு?
Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he latch on to this? Maldini getting this one clear. Now it's Eto.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. That is good strength. Eto!
That is good strength.
It.
அப்ப இது லவ் தானே ஜெசி?
This is getting better and
ஆமா
better.
ப்ரோ சின்ன வயசுல தான் ப்ரோ
The
அதெல்லாம்
lightness of step, the
தோணும்.
sharpness of movement,
அதுக்கப்புறம்
the
நம்மளால மாத்தவும்
certainty
முடியாது.
of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to
மாத்தவும்
see.
தோணாது.
The run was explosive. The finish exquisite.
Once we love.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for
நியூ
half-time.
கிளப் லைசென்ஸ் யாரா இருக்கும் கெஸ் பண்ணுங்க.
In the first 45
யாரு ப்ரோ
minutes.
இவனுக்கு பார்சிலோனாவா?
It's pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position.
இமேராஜ்
From
எஃப்சி.
here when they can
பார்சா தான் ப்ரோ
repeat
இவனுங்க.
their success with a
another show of strength.
பார்சா தான் இவங்களோட ஸ்பான்சர்.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half
வருமா?
time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at half time that we're aware of. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Neymar. Neymar looking to run onto it. Zico! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan just served up a
Gamer
reminder
bro,
of how
புரியல
good
ஜி.
they can
Club
be on the
கேட்ட.
break. Their method is clear.
Messi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Guardiola does well to get it back. And it's Neymar.
நின்னு போறியா?
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Match was 71,898.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
No, that's been intercepted. No, it's Inzaghi.
Kubo.
Pretty loose pass.
Ozil coming.
Substitutions taking place.
Ozil coming. Ote.
That's been cut
இது
out.
ஸ்லோ
Well
நீ
played.
ஆட்டோஸ் வந்து 8 ஓவர ஸ்பீடா போய் பால் எடுக்கலாம்.
Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that
Hits one! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The goal
Pomp,
scorer.
panache and passion.
23
This a
minutes.
man full of it all.
Number 20.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And
அவனுக்கு
with
பாரு ப்ரோ
that,
டவரே
the
கிடைக்க
hat-trick
மாட்டேங்குது ப்ரோ.
is
நேத்து
complete.
இப்படிதான் நண்பா ஆச்சு
Well, he's
எனக்கு.
been the outstanding player on the pitch and
பாருங்க டவர்.
devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
A case now of complete control. And he's gone looking for safety. Turan, delicate ball and it needs to be. Throw in. Messi. It's a good run down the right. That is good alertness.
ஓஹோ.
Bruno Guimaraes. And again they run up against
Oh.
stubborn defending.
நைமார்.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's found a way through. Oh, smashing header!
ஓ ஸ்மாஷிங்
He
ஹெடர்.
got himself into a great position. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
What if new club like Real Madrid, Liverpool?
Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together.
Bayern
That
out
was a
Dortmund in.
terrific day for
Oh,
them. Eto reflecting
Dortmund
on
Stadium,
a stellar performance
BVB.
and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.
வெறியா இருக்கும் நண்பா ரியல்
So what do you
மேட்ரிட்லாம்
take away
கொடுத்துட்டானுங்கன்னா.
from it all, Jim?
Well, the
மேட்ரிட்ல
look on
இருந்து
the manager's face.
எபிக்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் அதிகமாக கிடைக்கும். 70%ல இருந்து 60% வந்துட்டோம் ப்ரோ. வெரியா இருக்கும். நீங்க ஆனா இப்ப கன்ஃபார்மா படி டாட்மட் மேசி கோஸ்டா உள்ள இருக்கணும் நண்பா. எல்பிக்கு ரீப்ளேஸ்மெண்ட் கண்டிஷன் சரியில்லாட்டி.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Hi bro, new to here.
It's quite a sight to
Welcome
behold.
buddy.
Bullets!
Welcome buddy. பேரு கூட பார்க்கல நண்பா.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. That is good strength. That's been cut out, well played. Looks to clip it forward, and he's intervened well there.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball.
Nirmal V, hi bro, Nirmal bro, welcome buddy, welcome to the stream buddy. Naras 11, welcome buddy, welcome to the stream buddy. PSG loss ஆகியிருக்கு பிரேசில் லீக் டீம்ல. இதுல படி
Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Caught offside that time.
come on guys, let's go for 20 likes நண்பா. 20 likes போலாம் பாரு நண்பா. லைக் பண்ணாம பாத்தீங்கன்னா லைக் பண்ணி சப்போர்ட் பண்ணு நண்பா. We need your support guys.
Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Some really good ball movement. Kaka. De Jong. Rummenigge. That is good alertness. Nesta. Messi. Works it forward. Messi. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. But that has not gone well. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Messi. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted
சிட்ரா
out.
ஷிட் பாசிங்டா.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, that is a good ball to... Oh, shooting chance!
சிட்.
Goal! Ozan Alkmaar!
சூசன் ப்ரோ
It is a good
வணக்கம்.
finish.
ஹாய் ப்ரோ ஹாய்.
Against him, little
ப்ரோ
matter.
மிலான் மெஸ்ஸி ஃப்ரீ கிக் கோல். தான் ப்ரோ பார்க்கல. ஒரு கோல்னு பார்த்தேன். ஆசிம் சொன்ன மாதிரி ஜெயிச்சிட்டாங்க. இருங்க பாய்.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Eto'o. It's Eto'o!
எட்டோ சூசன் ப்ரோ நவீன் ப்ரோ நைட் லைவ் போட்டாரு ப்ரோ.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
அதிசயம் ஆனால் உண்மை. பாச பாத்தியா நண்பா.
Ahead of him. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
நம்ம தான் எடி நம்ம தான்.
The first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any
Hot.
points for
எப்போ
stating
நேத்து
the
நைட்டா?
obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very
Yes.
savable. Keep
பத்தரைக்கு
things
வந்தேன் படி.
simple, keep
பத்தரை
the intensity high,
பத்தரைக்கு
and
வந்திருப்பேன்.
hope for an early goal.
பத்தரைக்கு
If
வந்து
that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Rummenigge! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Rummenigge!
oof.
And he looked
Yes
every bit
சூசன்
the
ப்ரோ.
assured keeper
Yes.
there.
Really looked sharp
சூசன்
there,
ப்ரோ
didn't he?
நல்லா
That's
நம்பவே
very well
முடியாது.
played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the... Davids! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, no joy this time. And they've got rid.
கோஸ்டா
Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted.
The attendance for this
Ronaldinho.
match was 71,550.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Final ball not quite right. And his teammates
கன்ஃபார்ம்
are
கோல்
irritated
அடிக்கணும்னு
at
அடிச்சேன் ப்ரோ. இனிமேல் பிளாஸ்ட் தான் ப்ரோ. கன்ஃபார்ம் கோல்லாம் பார்க்கவே கூடாது.
that. De Jong. And here's Eto'o. Araujo clears. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Hullet. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Oh, good
ரெண்டு
looking
டிடி
ball.
ப்ரோ. ரெண்டுமே
Don't just
எப்படி
love the level
தடுத்தாருன்னே
of
தெரியல.
intensity here. Neither is prepared to
Kaká! Goal! Ozan Alkmaar!
இமே ப்ரோ பிஎஸ்டிக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணி முடிச்சு விட்டீங்க பிஎஸ்டியை.
well, his movement is all
விகே ப்ரோ
based on
வெல்கம் வெல்கம்
fine
படி வெல்கம் டு தி
margins, and
ஸ்ட்ரீம்
the
படி.
timing of his run then was ideal.
RZ get themselves into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say,
Oh, here's a chance! And that would have won it.
yeah, he knew only too well
போற
that
போற
concede
போற
then would have
சூசன்
been
ப்ரோ
tough
போற.
to recover from. That could
கண்டிப்பா.
prove a big moment in this game.
He is through here.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Rummenigge. Eto. Ronaldinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Davids gets good distance on it.
போங்கடா.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game
Short
they
play
could
விட
so
better
easily have
இருந்துச்சுன்னு
won on
நினைக்கிறேன்.
another day, but alas, that wasn't to be,
Bro.
and they go down by the odd goal.
Old man. GG buddy, well played buddy. ப்ரோ நான் PSG சப்போர்ட் பண்ண சொல்லவே இல்ல ப்ரோ. எஸ்டர்டே மியாமி சொன்ன வின் பண்ணிடுச்சு ப்ரோ. மே ப்ரோ அனானிஸ். ஆமா ப்ரோ நேத்து சொன்னேன். மியாமி ஃபார் மெஸ்ஸி. லாஸ்ட் வின்னு வெரி ஆகுது ப்ரோ. நோ மோர் ஜிங்க்ஸ். நோ மோர் ஜிங்க்ஸ். அதனாலலாம் அதனால அப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியாதுல்ல நண்பா. எப்படி ஆஸ் அ ஃபேனா நம்ம வந்து ஒரு டீமை சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுவோம். தோத்துட்டா நான் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணதுனால தோத்துனா சொல்லுவோம். ஒரே குஷிதான். மெஸ்ஸி ஃப்ரீக்கிக் அடிச்சிட்டா அப்படி விகே ப்ரோ இந்த கேஸ் PSG அண்ட் ரியல் மேட்ரிட் சொன்னேன் பார்க்கலாம். ஓகே என்ன ப்ரோ ஒரு ஆப்போனன்ட் கனெக்ட் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது. ஒன் பேங்கர் ப்ரோ. ஓகே சிஜே. PSG நெக்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச் கம்பேக் இருக்கும் ப்ரோ. ஓகே
Well, there's no
அப்போ
doubt that this is a game which holds
ஊகி
a special place in the minds
நடக்குமா?
of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special
ஓகே ப்ரோ
contest.
ஜாவி எவர் வெயிட்
It
பண்ணி
is the
பார்க்கலாம் ப்ரோ.
perfect backdrop
அதான்
for the
அதான்.
players to walk out to. And
மைக்கேல்
nobody in
ஓவன்.
this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass 40, 50, 60 yards.
Okay, interesting. Has a goal!
That's a
Busquets
goal.
gets his distance on it,
Not a goal.
and that's caused a worry or two. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there. Owen. Oh, there's a probing ball. Maldini cuts it out. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mbappe. No goals as yet. Now it's Eto'o. Great defending, strong and determined.
Oh, great feat that.
He is through here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Owen.
Senegal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to...
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, shooting
There it
chance.
is! There is the breakthrough.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Hullet. And here's Eto'o. And that's been well dealt with. Costa Curta.
Oh, அப்படி.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half
உங்க
which
ஆளு
is, singing
MBI
along
சூப்பர்
nicely, warming up
சொல்றாங்க
to
bro.
what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
A lead that's fully justified.
Kubera.
They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Madrid head for the dressing room in
Gyökeres
possession of a 1-0 lead.
வருவான்னு எனக்கு ஹோப்பே இல்ல. Right?
Number 22, Rafinha. Number 10, Mbappe.
Here we go again then.
On the field, number 27,
Madrid carrying a one-goal lead.
number 7, David Villa.
Can he get onto this?
Joshua Kimmich.
Throw in.
Gyökeres ஆர்சனல் தான் bro, don't worry. என்ன bro அப்ப
Oh, he's going to be
வில்லியம்ஸ்
disappointed with that.
பார்சாவா?
Eto'o looking understandably energised after his goal. Hullet takes a look up and he's managed to get free. Alonso.
Xabi,
This looks
Xabi.
sharp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Madrid are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Hullet. Oh, good-looking ball. Kimmich.
The attendance for this match was
Oh, good read.
He
72,000.
read
மே
that
bro
really
தெரிஞ்சு
well and
போச்சு.
stopped it.
என்னது?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He is just caressing the ball.
அவனே படுத்துட்டான்.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got a side of goal. Corner number 2 then.
ஆர்சனல் போனா டீம் ஃபயர் ஆகிடும். ஆமா ப்ரோ, திஸ் இயர் யூசிஎல்ல சரியான பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ். ஆர்சனல் எல்லா வருஷமும் வெறியான பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் பண்ணுவானுங்க ப்ரோ. கடைசியில தான் உழப்பிடுவான்.
Oh, what a climb!
விஜய் ஒரு பேங்க் இருக்குதான் பாக்குறேன், சொருக முடியல.
He can run onto that. Vinicius
டேய்
to
டேய் டேய்
finish. He has done it.
சுட்ரா.
Senegal are all square.
எஸ் ப்ரோ, நீகோ டு பார்க்கா டன்.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but
Da, da,
he
da.
looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
டேய் டேய் டேய்.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Eto! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's gone in. He's put through his own net.
டோ
That
டோ
could happen
சேவிங்
to
மீ.
anyone. It's truly unlucky
லக்கியா
for him.
லக்கியா லக்கியா
It's just
ஓன்
the
கோல்.
way it is. Oh, Peter, you've got a feel for him. We all dream of goals, but I can tell you that would have been the very last thing on his mind.
4 added minutes has
So
been
one
indicated.
moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That's a good ball played into space. Nesta calmly anticipates. Messi in acres of space out wide. And that's not going to reach. Referee
Wow,
looks at
goal.
his watch and blows his whistle.
லக்கி கைஸ்.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A
ஒரே
real
ஷாட்ல
ride that
கோல்
had
அடிக்கிறானுங்க
all of
நண்பா.
us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
ஒரு ஷாட். என்ன கோல் ப்ரோ இது? When Konami is with you, you can score goals like this. Konami favor பண்ணது. Favoring me-யா? Konami? தோக்குறேன். Hope. Okay, bro. Day will come. Ozlan will shine. மே ப்ரோ வச்சுட்டாரு போல கண்ணு. என்ன ப்ரோ மாப்பே படுத்துட்டான். இவ்வளோ நாள் நல்லா தானே இருந்தான். இதுதான் நண்பா இந்த பிக் ஷோர்ட் டைம் கார்ட்ஸோட ஃபால்ஸே. ஒரு வாரம் நல்லா இருப்பானுங்க, அடுத்த வாரம் நல்லா இருக்க மாட்டாங்க. அதே எபிக்கு போனா பெஸ்டாவே தான் இருப்பானுங்க.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal.
Hey bro, எனக்கு
and it
நம்பிக்கை
has
இல்ல உங்களுக்கு என்ன
aroused
ப்ரோ
the most
லெவா
primal
அங்கிள்
of
ஆகிட்டேன்
instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
ப்ரோ ஏஜ்
Such
வச்சு
scenes
என்ன
here.
நண்பா
A
சொல்ல
sea
முடியும்
of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90
லெவா
minutes ahead.
லெவன்டோஸ்கி வடப்பு தான் நண்பா
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running
லெவன்
already.
கோல்ஸ்கி
Well, they can break here. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge! Oh, sweet feet. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar. Mateus turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. Rummenigge!
ப்ரோ
And that is wildly
நியூ
on
நியூ
target.
நியூ லெவா அங்கிள் ஆயிட்டான் அப்புறம்
Vieira
என்ன
picks
போட்டாரு
it up from the goal kick. Thuram calmly anticipates. Lam. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And the pass is intercepted. Davids. Eto'o. Rummenigge. Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think.
இன்னும் வேற
Yes,
மாதிரி
it
ப்ளே
is.
பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான் அதான்
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rummenigge!
ஒரு
Good
சான்ஸ்
looking ball.
எல்லாம் மரணமா விடுறோம் ப்ரோ
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Eto'o. Costa Curta. Rodri. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass.
மோஸ்ட் அக்யூரேட் பாஸா
Now it's Son Heung-min.
ஒரு நெய்மருக்கு போட்டதா
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
எனக்கே தான் ப்ரோ தரோம்
And it's Eto'o. Neymar. Oh, that's a key
என்னால
interception.
கேபிட்டலைஸ் பண்ண முடியல
It's a sharp pass. Tonali. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Eto'o. Nice ball, and he's in here. Back into the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's there to get it away. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that
Hey, Asim Said, hi.
There is lots to be
Hi,
seen
Asim,
in
mate.
it, lots to be taken
Hi
from
buddy
it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
நெக்ஸ்ட் ராஷ்வர்ட்னு ரூமர்ஸ்
The
இருக்குல்ல
midway
ப்ரோ
point of the game.
What an
அது
end to the
போன
half,
வாரம்
Peter. A
இது
lot of
இந்த
the best
வாரம்
action
அப்படிங்கிறாரு
of the
மண்டே
half
பெட்ரி
coming
ஃப்ரீ ஸ்பின்ல
at the
கிடைச்சா
very
நல்லா
end,
இருக்கும்
and I get the feeling the second half
போடு
may well
பெட்ரி
start in similar fashion.
எதுல
Lads,
நண்பா
we'd
விடுறானுங்க
love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to
நோ
what's to come.
ப்ராப்ளம் நீங்க வேணா ஓதுலன்னு
No
வச்சுக்கோங்களேன்
goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Played back in. He's tried one! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Guti. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar.
டேய்
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The
So we've
attendance
reached
for
the
this
hour
match
mark.
was 71,550.
Messi. And now they can clear their lines.
ஓ
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
ஆசை போடுங்க மாப்பிள்ள.
And he's had a hit! And it's hoisted clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rummenigge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta. Donnarumma. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he put it away? It's in! That could turn
மே
out
ப்ரோ
to be a
வினோத்
huge,
ஜோயில் ப்ரோ.
huge goal.
ஓகே
Well,
மணி
you
இல்ல
can
ப்ரோ.
see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got it...
There's the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
போட் பாட் நீங்க வேற ஒருத்த கதறிட்டு இருக்கான் ப்ரோ நீ.
Rummenigge. Madrid must do something here and very quickly.
At
ப்ரோ
least they're
என்ன
going
லேட்டா
about it as
போடுறான்
they
பாரு ப்ரோ
should,
ரூமி.
having brought this on themselves. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lam. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now that's well seen too. And that's it. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides
ப்ரோ
produced
இது
a
என்ன
genuine
ப்ரோ
effort
கதை
to go
8
on and
ஷாட்
win.
அடிக்கிறான் மாக்கான்.
Neither was
ஐயோ
able to add to the scoreline in the end.
கொனாமி 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 டிலே ஆகுதா இப்போ? ரொம்ப ஐயோ எனக்கு இது என்ன ப்ரோ ரூமி பாஸ் எப்படி ஆகுது? ஒன் டைம் பாஸ் ஒன் டைம் ஷாட் எல்லாமே போட்டிருக்கேன். ஒரே ஷாட்ல கோல் அடிச்சிடறானுங்க ப்ரோ. ரிலீஸா இது ப்ரோ விஷால் ப்ரோ ட்ரை பண்ணலாம். வணக்கம் வசந்த் EVS bro, வசந்த் bro, welcome buddy, welcome to the stream buddy. வா bro buddy. Finally Oppo. Come on guys, let's go for 20 likes நண்பா. 20 likes போலாம் பாரு நண்பா, 20 likes. Edged crossing Taras. சரி neighbor bro மாதிரி பேசுறாரு.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicked it back promptly. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The elusive quality of Marco Reus. Because of his inward running, fullbacks don't want to follow him all the way, and centre-backs don't want to step out to try and confront him. So he gets himself into great finishing positions, and he's now become a top finisher.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
நம்ம கூட்டம் இங்கதான் இருக்கா, எல்லாருமே இறங்கிட்டாங்க படி. நடக்குது.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Eto'o proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Messi. Lam. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Royce. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's come loose.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Free man pass போக மாட்டேங்குது படி.
Nedved. Rummenigge, real chance! Has another go! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's in! He's had a shot!
கேட்சே
Oh,
புடிச்சிட்டாங்க.
nearly, but not quite. Messi. He can get that clear. And we've reached half-time.
டிகே ப்ரோ நாளைக்கு நைட்டு தான் வரணும்.
Games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
சட்டவுனா எனக்கு நேத்து சட்டவுன் படி நல்ல வேளை நேத்து சட்டவுன்
Having
ஆயிடுச்சு.
broken through, tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Ronald, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
டிகே ப்ரோ லைவ் வந்தா சரிதான்.
He must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very
பை
first
ப்ரோ
goal.
ஃப்ரைடே. ஓகே படி. மாஸ்க் போங்க மாஸ்க். ப்ரேயர் டைம்.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The attendance for this match
Ronaldinho.
was 72,306.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, shooting chance!
எப்படிலாம் போகுது ப்ரோ.
It is a
Right,
good
bro.
finish. The odds were against him.
Right.
No matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid are in front now. The game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland. Looking for the runner. And he was alert to it. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
ஃப்ரீ இப்போ போடுறோம் படி.
Messi considers his options.
சோவா.
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 5,
கோலா.
Nedved. Number 8,
They want to be quick to recover this.
number 10,
கோலா.
Ronaldinho. Coming on the
And
field.
they win it back again.
11, Eto'o.
Has a
Number
look and plays it
23,
forward.
யாரு போடா
Haaland
யாருக்கு ப்ரோ போகுது.
clearing after that one. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Botafogo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rummenigge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's there to belt it away. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Just 5 minutes left. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. And he can clear it away. Nakata. Now it's Eto.
லாஸ்ட் மினிட்ரா அதே
He's
மாதிரிடா
played him through. Tries a shot.
அதே மாதிரிடா
They've scored. They have
ஃப்ரீ கிக் அந்த டிஸ்டன்ஸ்ல கஷ்டம் ப்ரோ யா பேடி
Well, I
ட்ரை
think there's a
சும்மா
few
ட்ரை
tried to
தான்
claim
நண்பா
offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
all square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that intense, intriguing, and both sides,
ப்ரோ இந்த
as it
ஸ்டாட்ஸ
turns out,
பாரு
are
ப்ரோ
able to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked
ஓகே
the most.
ஓகே ப்ரோ சப்மிட் பண்ணிருங்க ப்ரோ 70th மினிட்ல ஆமா ப்ரோ பண்ணிருங்க ஓ ஸோ இந்த லாஸ்ட் மினிட்ல தோத்துறோம் ப்ரோ கேமை தோத்துறேன் ட்ரா ஆயிருது சப் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிடணும் நண்பா விக்கே நண்பா
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of
சால்ட்
famous
ஆடக்கூடாது
match
நண்பா
songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
ஒன்னு அடிச்சுட்டு எனக்கு அசால்ட் வேற
And nobody in this atmosphere can
Salty.
hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Hullet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so. Yep. There's the hit! Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it.
ப்ரோ எப்படி ப்ரோ இது அடிச்சான் சுவாரஸ்
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he
Okay.
clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. That's a decent clearance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. White promptly onto that, and that is... And the finish! Yes!
Super.
First blood drawn.
First blood drawn.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said.
He's had a hit! And he's found the net! They're level in a trice!
Level
Well,
in
if
a
ever you want to
Christ.
see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see that...
Eto!
Rummiக்கு போட்ட
And
பாஸ்
he was
எட்டோக்கு
there to
வருது
get
bro.
a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them...
Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's managed to get free. That has ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge, and he's been shifted off it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Footballing width usually identifies with running route.
It's a mighty effort! Oh,
So-
surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Messi. Cleared away.
Cleared away.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one.
பொசிஷன்ல நான் தான் ப்ரோ வச்சு ஆடுறேன் பட் வின்ஸ்
Overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now that's well seen too. And he's managed to get rid. Rummenigge. Pass is just off target. And he can clear it away. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's found a way through. Oh, just skips past his man. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Hullet. And that has been clubbed away. Nesta.
Yeah.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Brilliantly cut out. Eto. Rummenigge.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Gullit has a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Batistuta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the
Gullit
field.
can get it clear.
Number 20. Gaisca Mendieta.
Vieira gets it away.
Rafael van der Vaart.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be one
Rummenigge.
minute added time.
Plays the ball back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
So that's it.
So-
It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire. Drive,
time
or
5 players
determination.
கேட்டேன் bro.
No complaints. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered,
இந்த தடவை
Peter,
minus
this
ஆயிரும்
was
நண்பா.
a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and you know.
ஒரு வாய்ப்பு தான் உனக்கு. Yes. எலியெல்லாம் போட்டு கேம் பிளேவே எனக்கு ஏதோ மாறின மாதிரி இருக்கும் நண்பா. எனக்கு என்னோட கேம் பிளே மை கேம் பிளே போய் எடுத்தோடனே கோல் அடிக்கணும் நண்பா.
So the wait is
ரொம்ப
over. We can
டிஃபென்சிவா
finally
ஆடுறேன்.
get going.
டிஃபென்சிவ்
Well,
மைண்ட்ல
that's
ஆடுறேன். கோல்
everybody who has
அடிச்சிருவானுங்கன்ற
joined us for this
மைண்ட் செட்ல ஆடுறேன்.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And
El
expectations
Clásico,
are rising
Batistuta,
and decibel levels
Yamal,
are rising.
same
The noise
same
is
team.
quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rummenigge.
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space nobody else can seem to see.
And surely, Jim, he's more than just a luxury player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got the luxury, but he plays with effect. You leave him out, you lose his goal contributions. It's as simple as that, Peter.
No argument. Shot could be on. Van der Vaart. Koundé.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, what a climb!
அடே
Ronaldinho clips it so gently. That has been slung wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's run loose here. Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van der Vaart, Del Piero. Lam. Bullet. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's come loose. Mateus.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh,
என்னடா
just
எட்டிங்
couldn't
எப்படி
turn it in.
அடிக்கிறாங்க?
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Eto. Ronaldinho receives it in a good position here. And it's Ronaldinho. A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Great
Hey.
corner. And Batistuta!
Batistuta.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Hold. Rumi saving.
He rises! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. That's a hit one!
Bro, Michael.
Kept out
Michael.
by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona given another corner. Barcelona have their third corner. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the
What
evidence
day
of
we
what
came,
we've
bro?
seen,
Fire up,
they
bro.
lowered their lead. There was
Rumi ke
genuine
fire up,
intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
அதுக்குள்ள கத்து நம்ம இது.
Madrid lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Kunde.
Ah, such a clever touch. Cleared without hesitation. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, and he's through the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Still just a single goal between the sides. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pull it. Oh, super ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aha. Gaucho.
Yamal in acres of space out wide.
Aha. Uh. Come on guys, let's go for 30 likes நண்பா 30 likes போலாம் நண்பா 30 likes.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 17,
Mateus.
Ronaldinho. Number
Madrid
16,
still have the cards to affect this game.
coming on the field.
That has been
Number
cut
19,
short.
Van Basten.
It's a sweet
Number
ball that.
10, Bellingham.
Vitinha.
Number 8,
Oh, he's going to be
Willian
disappointed with that.
Thuram. Substitution in progress.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first
அழகா
half
வச்சு
here, and
கொடுத்துட்டா.
that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played out towards the right wing. Chance to... Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dida herring after the ball here. Oh, that's nice. Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
It's Van Basten!
இந்த டைம்ல தான் நண்பா ஆப்போக்கு ஒரு கோலை விட்டுருவேன். இந்த டைம் விடல நண்பா.
And with that goal comes comfort.
Baston
Yeah,
saved.
they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's... And a shot!
நடக்குது பாரு அதே நடக்குது.
Corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Up for a header! And he gets rid in a hurry. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham.
Oh, great feat that.
And here's Hullet.
There will be 3
A
minutes
slightly
at a
better
time.
ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rafinha. And that is it. The
நல்ல
referee
goal,
has
bro.
seen enough. Madrid can reflect on a job
மேராஜ்
really
மகாபிரபு
well
நீங்க
done.
இங்கேயே வந்துட்டீங்களா?
Superior tactically, physically,
மகாபிரபு
and
இங்கேயே
mentally.
வருவார் படி.
All round the better side, it turned into a very, very smooth ride. The end of the game reflects.
ஒரு மணி வரையும் விடா முயற்சியில இருக்க நண்பா. விடா முயற்சி. சொல்றா கார்த்தி. சொல்றா ப்ரோ. ஆமா. நீ என்ன வந்துட்டியா? என்னடா வீட்டுக்கு வரக்காகவே வேலைக்கு போக போல. சூப்பர். சரி இப்ப சாப்பிட்டுரு. நான் ஒரு 1:15 இப்பவும் போல 1 மணி. ஏன் ரெடி ஆலையா உங்க வீட்டுல சோறு? ரைட். ரைட். போயிட்டு அப்ப அதை முடிச்சுட்டு வந்து சாப்பிட்டு வீட்டுல தூங்கிடுறோம். அதான் பண்ண வேலையும் பண்ண மாதிரியாச்சு. நல்ல கோல் ப்ரோ. தேங்க்யூ விகே ப்ரோ. தேங்க்யூ பேடி. சரி வா வந்து லைவ்ல வந்து ஒரு லைக்கை போட்டு விட்டு போ. எப்படிலாம் லைக் வாங்க வேண்டியதா இருக்குன்னு பாரு ப்ரோ. விகே ப்ரோ.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear
சார்ஜ்
and very
போட்டு
visible
பேசாதீங்க
that
ஐயா,
there is
வெடிச்சிட போகுது.
lots of pride around it. Chants are
படி
filling our ears,
பயமுறுத்துறிய
powerful
படி
renditions
என்னையும்.
of hymns and songs.
ஏறிடுச்சு 100
It's the
ஏறிடுச்சு.
perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods.
கார்த்தி
And that was
வந்துட்டியா
very kind
ப்ரோ?
of him to oblige
வா ப்ரோ, வா
so
ப்ரோ, வா ப்ரோ.
early.
வெல்கம் வெல்கம்
Truly a
பாடி.
wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place.
Rummenigge! Oh, glorious! That is a special one!
That is a special one.
An absolute
நீ மட்டும் தான்
gem!
டிடி போட்டு அடிப்பியா? நான் எம்டி போட்டு
Level,
அடிப்பேன்.
level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's Eto. It's Eto!
எட்டு.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wriggles his way through. Well, the defence
சரி,
proved
இன்னொன்னு
inch
போட்டிருக்கலாம்
back,
பாடி.
but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good running, strong and purposeful. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, no joy this time.
நல்ல கோல் ப்ரோ. மார்சல்டன் போட்டு வெரி வெரி வெரி.
15 minutes till half-time.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Messi! Well, now in he goes again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Rummenigge! And he's there to belt it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there is the half-time whistle. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither
Mr. Zeus.
overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Any strong opinions on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen he's had a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh,
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through. Has a look and plays it forward.
எடுத்து அவன்கிட்டே கொடுத்துறேன் நண்பா.
Well
எதுக்கு
played.
எடுக்கணும் அப்போ?
That has snuffed out the danger.
இதோ பார்.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's fabulous.
எப்படியோ புடுங்குறானே நண்பா.
Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's there to clear it. Got a shot away.
The attendance for this
And
match
the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vitinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
ஏறுறா ப்ரோ ஆப்போ.
And it's time to
ஆப்போ
make it
விடக்கூடாது.
matter now.
In with a header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Liverpool have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Played backwards here. Rummenigge looking understandably energised after his goal. Maldini. Back into the middle. Nice sequence of passes this. Nuno Mendes. Can he spark a counter here? That's an excellent
Vitinha.
interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge wins the duel this time. That's played into space. And he cuts out the supply.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
எப்படின்னு பண்ற போக மாட்டேதே படி.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vitinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Rummenigge claiming the man of the match award.
அதான் ப்ரோ சொல்றேன் பால் எடுக்காத ப்ரோ.
Smoking is
When
only allowed in areas.
Sachin, how do you reflect on
நீ எப்ப
what
படி
we've seen?
பால் எடுக்காதனா புரியல நண்பா. ஒரு பாயிண்ட் மாம் 1 ஒரு மணி வர 1 மணிக்கு. நீ எப்ப மாம் 1 ஓகே ஓகே மாம். ஜோக் வேஸ்டட் ப்ரோ. என்ன ப்ரோ நான் ஏதாவது சொன்னதுக்கு சொன்னீங்களா? ஷிட் சாரி பேட். அதான் ப்ரோ சொல்றேன் பால் எடுக்காத ப்ரோ.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt,
Okay,
this
bro,
is
என்ன
the
ப்ரோ
most
சிரிக்கிற?
eagerly awaited contest. A
எனக்கு ஒன்றும்
sporting
புரியலைங்க.
event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop.
இங்க
It
என்ன
is
நடக்குது?
tribal and it
கில்லர்
has
ஜோ
aroused the most
மட்டும்
tribal
முடிக்கணும் நண்பா இப்போ.
instincts in so many of us. And we are
கார்லோஸ்
glad to have you alongside
ரூமி
us for it.
ஓகே நல்ல ஸ்குவாட் தானா? வில்லா
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
It's a throw-in. Oh, good-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Mbappe. That's been drilled forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Vieira is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Shot a goal!
Bro,
Quick to
late
recover this.
shoot எழுதிட்டேன் bro.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well seen.
So,
Saw that
bro,
coming.
That was well
chance
played,
then.
well stopped.
David Villa. Now it's Zico.
Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter.
Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. Shifted upfield. David Villa! Goal! Arsenal!
Arsenal.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Easy chance bro. இந்த பாஸ்ல Zico.
Rummenigge.
பண்ற பாஸ்ல அவனுக்கு தான் bro போகுது.
Oh, that's a fine interception. He won't be happy with that one. That'll be a throw. Rummenigge, the pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Now it's Zico.
Anger loading.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Half முடிஞ்சிருச்சா?
And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Vieira. Here's Roberto Carlos. Can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos. He is. It's Roberto Carlos! Has another go! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with
Utram
this
bro,
kind of
hi bro,
ability,
welcome
why
back
not
buddy.
push on and totally kill this off?
Bro, எப்படி bro தாண்டி போனான் கார்லோஸ்? எப்படி தாண்டி போனான் ப்ரோ.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13, Johan Cruyff. Number
Continuous
20,
victory. இதெல்லாம்
Zico.
வேணுமே bro.
And it's
Number
Cancelo.
24, David Villa.
Cleared without
Coming to the
hesitation.
field, number
Mateus!
Mateus. Number
He's
3,
missed, but not by that far.
number 23,
Pull it. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a
substitution
decent
in
chance to
progress.
counter-attack.
Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Cancelo. Great ball if he can get there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is ended up in no
Yeah.
man's land. It's a sweet ball, that. And the counter is on. Messi in acres of space out wide. Cannavaro. And the pass is intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Schmeichel is there to clear. Bullet.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
There's the hit! Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here.
போவே கூடாதுன்னு இருக்கு போல நண்பா.
All he needs to do is to place this
போகவே
between
கூடாது.
the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a throw.
There will be
And
3
here's Van
moments added
Basten.
time.
They're urging him to shoot. Cannavaro. Now it's Torres. Maldini. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better
ஜிஜி
job.
படி ஜிஜி படி. லாஸ்ட் கேம் ப்ரோ. இந்த கேம் முடிச்சுட்டு அப்படியே ஸ்ட்ரீம் எண்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன் ப்ரோ. லாஸ்ட் 35. ஸோ சான்ஸ் எனக்கு தெரில ப்ரோ. என்னோட எல்லா பாஸையும் பிடுங்கிட்டானுங்க ப்ரோ ஒரு மேட்ச். ஸோ
So the wait is over.
Last
We
game,
can
buddy.
finally get going. Welcome to
Okay.
everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game.
Okay.
Hugely anticipated, hugely
Okay.
hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played with finesse. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And here's Hullet. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so...
Mbappe!
So ball.
There is the breakthrough. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Messi is behind this one. Up he goes! Great build-up. It all
என்ன
deserves
ஒரு
a better
strategy.
ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Costa Curta. Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos
Sayya,
clears.
sayya, 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 sayya. Good, DT, DT,
Mbappe.
DT.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van der Vaart. Well, quality clearly deserted him
Bro,
at the
இது
crucial
என்ன
moment.
கதை bro? இது என்ன
Clearly
நான்
is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge. Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. Messi, and he's managed to get free. They've won a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now the ball's gone astray. Tonali. Van der Vaart. 1-0 here just before the break. And Messi! And he was
Bro,
there to
lucky,
get a
bro.
vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tonali. And it's Hullet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi, Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Van der Vaart.
Hello?
And there's the end of the first half.
அவன் வீட்ல
So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments.
ஆபீஸ் போயிட்டு தான்
There's
மாம்
been no
ஒரு 5
shortage of
நிமிஷம்.
talking points, but there has been just one goal,
Okay.
and that is the state of it at the break.
Okay.
1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent.
பட் இந்த மேட்ச் நம்மளுக்கு
Can't
வின்
help
கிடைக்குமா?
feeling that their efforts deserved
இல்ல டிரா
a
தான
little bit
மறுபடியும்.
more.
Madrid head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 16, Rafael van der Vaart. Number 6,
So off we go once more.
Number 10,
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Coming on the field, number 14, Federico Valverde.
Tries to dink it in.
Number 8,
Oh, super
Rodri.
find.
Number 21.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Torres.
The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, it's come loose. Well,
Clear
that had the
needed
makings of
birdie.
something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's away. Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge. Van Bouten getting this one clear. And it's Hullet.
The attendance for this
Passing
match
is
was
crisp and sharp.
71,550.
Oh, that was vital. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Ferran Torres. And that is expertly dealt with.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hullet. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Into the last quarter of an hour. Alexander-Arnold.
Shit's happening. Shit's happening.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Valverde. And it's Messi. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Mateus. And he's had it nicked away.
என்னடா இவ்வளோ ஸ்லோவா இருக்கு?
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Mbappe! Oh, split
Room
second
code.
reaction.
ஹாய் ஹலோ
Is offering
வணக்கம்
a right smile there.
வணக்கம் வணக்கம் விஷ்ணு கே வெல்கம் டு த ஸ்ட்ரீம்
Well,
பேடி.
look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. Might be danger here. He is just caressing the ball. And time is up. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe voted.
சரி படி லெட் மீ எண்ட் த ஸ்ட்ரீம் நவ் அண்ட் see you guys in the tomorrow stream நண்பா. அப்படியே இந்த மேட்சோட கிளம்புறேன் படி. பை guys, பை buddies, பை மச்சி, பை விஷ்ணு ப்ரோ, பை சிஜே, பை விகே ப்ரோ, பை இமை ப்ரோ, பை மாப்ள, பூம் பப்பா, பை சஞ்சய், பை கார்த்தி, எல்லாருக்கும் பை guys. விகே ப்ரோ பை நண்பா, எல்லாருக்கும் பை guys. கேமர் ப்ரோ பை, ஆசிமே பை ஆசிமே. ஓகே guys, பை 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 படி. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டே நேத்து இன்னைக்கும் இந்த இப்போ இப்போ விளையாடுற காம்படிஷன் டிவிஷன் 1 லாபில தான் ப்ரோ. இதுதான் ப்ரோ பிராக்டிஸ். எல்லாருமே நல்ல கேமரா இருப்பாங்க. இதுல எல்லாத்துலயும் வின் பண்ணாதான் 1000 பேட்ச் எடுக்க முடியும். ஹோப்ப விடாம லெட்ஸ் கோ ஃபார் த 1000 பேட்ச் படி. ஓகே லெட்ஸ் கோ. விடக்கூடாது. டோன்ட் லூஸ் த ஹோப். பெட்டர் ஆயிட்டு வரும். லெட்ஸ் ஹோப் ஃபார் குட். சரி படி பை 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 ப்ரோ. பை விகே ப்ரோ. பை 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 படி.